heard the pop of the gun. We looked out there and you could see she was laying on the ground and her parents were, oh my God.
Neighbor Rich.
This is Love Hurts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future content. 34-year-old Tiffani Starkey was beautiful, family-oriented, smart, and motivated. She loved all things fashion, and she was never afraid to wear the craziest things. She didn't care if folks didn't like her outfit of choice. She knew she was fly. Just as much as she loved fashion, she loved the Lord. She was a proud woman of God. She often posted on Facebook about how good God was to her. She knew her ministry was to touch the lives of others and to help people. She was all about supporting people in any way that she could. She never hesitated to show up for anyone, for anything, at any time. Tiffani graduated from Delaware State University, where she obtained her Bachelor's of Science degree in psychology in 2014. She went on to obtain a Master's of Education in 2017. Shortly after graduating, Tiffani became a board-certified behavioral analyst, working with children on the autism spectrum. She was so passionate about supporting children and families with disabilities that she founded her own nonprofit organization called Collaboration Foundation. The organization's mission was to foster inclusive and supportive communities where families with disabilities could thrive through collaborative efforts. Tiffani was truly all about empowering families with disabilities. Although she found meaning in her work, her main goal in life was to become a mother. For many years, Tiffani believed that she couldn't have children. But finally, in 2017, she met the man of her dreams, 34-year-old D'Angelo Gilliam, and the two went on to have two beautiful babies together. D'Angelo was a divorced father of two and an Army vet. He had served at least one tour in Afghanistan, and those who knew him say after he returned from war, he was never the same. He and Tiffani's relationship had its ups and downs, but they stuck it out for 7 years before calling it quits in early 2024. Nobody knows exactly what caused the breakup, but it's rumored that infidelity on D'Angelo's side could have been the cause. In any case, the split ended pretty amicably, with D'Angelo apologizing for his wrongdoings and agreeing to a healthy co-parenting relationship. That's why the events of March 20th of 2024 completely shocked everyone who knew the couple. On the afternoon of March 20th of 2024, Tiffani agreed to let D'Angelo come and pick up the children so that he could spend some time with them. The two met up as planned and everything seemed normal. After placing the children in the back of D'Angelo's car, Tiffani, who was also on her way out to run some errands, ran back into her home to grab something that she had forgot. Upon returning outside, police say D'Angelo just lost it and he shot Tiffani, ending her life in front of her two small children. After the shooting, he took off, and he had the two children in the car still. After driving a short distance, police say he made contact with a fire department, and that's where he left the children before taking off again. At this point, the police were actively searching for D'Angelo's vehicle. They finally located it parked close to a canal in a residential neighborhood. Police attempted to make contact with him and to talk him down, but their efforts were unsuccessful. He shot himself and his car rolled into the canal. An officer jumped in the water to try to save him, but it was too late. He had already succumbed to his injuries.
Stunning new information about today's murder-suicide in Cape Coral. A man killed his girlfriend, then took off with their kids before killing himself.
We saw them pull the car out and remove the body and all that.
Philip and Sally Brakey were curious when they noticed a black SUV next to their home by the canal.
I started to walk over to see who it was or what was going to happen, what was going on, but I looked at my watch and I need to get the dog for grooming.
Brakey tells me the last thing he expected to see when he got back was police lining his street for a murder-suicide.
I'm kind of glad that I did not go over there and speak to him because evidently he was alive and had just killed his girlfriend.
Cape Coral police say it all started when a man came to pick up his kids on Southeast 12th Street. Investigators say he shot and killed the mother of his 2 young children. Neighbor Rich McCleary says he saw the man drive off in the black SUV. CCPD tells us he gave the kids to firefighters before driving off and shooting himself. The SUV then rolled into the canal.
My neighbor that called me said, hey, he's in the canal, he shot himself. That's a shot.
One of the officers tried to jump into the water, but at that point he was already confirmed deceased.
D'Angelo's ex-wife was completely shocked by the news, but she jumped to his defense and questioned if mental health played a role when she was interviewed by reporters.
From the depths of this Cape Coral Canal, we're learning more about 34-year-old D'Angelo Gilliam, the man whose car rolled into the water after investigators say he shot and killed himself in the front seat, but not before shooting and killing ex-girlfriend Tiffani Starkey while exchanging their 2 children.
I don't know why. I just don't want him to be painted like a monster.
Speaking exclusively with Fox 4, Mercedes Gilliam, who is the ex-wife of D'Angelo Gilliam, says that D'Angelo was an Afghanistan Army veteran. It's where they met, which led them to being married for 6 years and having 2 kids of their own.
We always wonder why, but I don't think I'll ever have an answer for why he did it, why he did what he did. So just trying to figure out how to move forward with the kids.
D'Angelo leaving behind their 2 children, along with 2 other children that he shared with Tiffani Starkey. Police say those 2 children were with D'Angelo when he shot their mother, Tiffani Starkey, and then drove off, eventually dropping them off with nearby firefighters.
He would have never hurt any of his kids. So I know that's the reason why he dropped them off.
First responders say they believe D'Angelo Gilliam was suffering from some type of a mental issue.
He went to Afghanistan. He had some mental health problems, I guess.
But no matter what may have been going on in D'Angelo's mind, his ex-wife Mercedes says if he was anything, he was a good father.
Just being a dad, being there. I don't think I ever really gave him his props. And I wish I could at least let him know, you did good.
My heart truly goes out to Tiffani's family, especially her children. They did not deserve to see their mother's life ended in that way. If you are in a domestic abuse relationship, create an out plan and get out now. Once you are out, do not turn back. Turning back can cost you your life. As always, loves, stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and hit the notification bell for future content.